Hey everybody! Sophie, hello. Good afternoon, everybody. How are you guys doing? Hello from Chile. Hi. Hey, Paul. Brian Cruz. Wow, long time no talk. I'm doing great, guys. I'm so excited because I have actually been up in Utah visiting my family, and I'm also excited because I brought all of my recording stuff so that I could keep writing and recording while I'm up here and practicing producing, which is something I've been working a lot on, because as an independent artist, the biggest expense for me is production and trying to produce covers or my own acoustic originals. And so something I've been trying to learn and develop is producing my own stuff. Hello from Germany. Hi. Tell me, why are you so beautiful? My go-to answer is my mom and my dad. My name is Tiffany Alvord. So for everyone who doesn't know who I am, my name's Tiffany Alvord. I'm so excited because I am taking over PreSonus' Instagram, and this is the first time I've done something like this, so I'm super excited. You're happy that I'm recording? Me too. I feel like it's been a long time coming in the process, and so I feel like it's time. And also I feel so empowered as I learn how to do things, because I'm not technical at all, and so it makes me feel like anyone can do, if they learn and you watch videos and stuff, you can learn anything. How old am I? Okay, I'm 27. Yes, Studio One. Okay, guys, I've used Logic, I've used Pro Tools, I've used other interfaces and workstations before, but I feel like Studio One is the all-in-one. They have everything super easy. They have presets. It just is very intuitive. And so from using other things, this is the most easy to get sounds that feel full and I don't know. I'll show you an example in a little bit. Exactly. When you do your own stuff, you feel more satisfied, and you also are happy with it because you're you know what sound you're going for. And one of the problems I've had in the past with different producers or different people that are on my team, it's always been a debate of what they think sounds good versus what my actual sound is. And I always get so excited in the studio that they're let's add this, and it becomes something that I'm super stoked about, but that isn't always true to me as an artist, if that makes sense. You have to go. Just want to say thanks for all you do. Thank you, Josh, or Joshua. You've seen my work. I'm a pro. Thank you so much. Alright, so I wanted to show you guys. I started this song. I actually showed a few people on my Patreon site, but I was going to play a little bit of a live version on this piano right here. I have it plugged in and going through my speakers into Studio One, but this is one kind of based on a personal story, and kind of if you've ever been in a relationship that didn't end well, if they ever reach out, it's kind of weird to be here. Hold on, let me turn this light off. That way it's not glaring. Okay, so if you've ever been in a relationship and there's kind of those loose strings left, and they reach out, and it's kind of you know what, I'm just over this. So this is a moment where I was just I don't want to hear it anymore. I already been hurt. I'm over this, past. And so this was kind of what I wrote in that moment. So. Oh, I don't wanna hear It was nice to know ya, but I never really knew ya. Yeah, you took your chance and blew it, and now I don't wanna hear it. Anyways, what I'm so excited about is that I get these ideas, right, in the middle of the day, and I'm like, oh, I just got a mood, I got a feel, and I just want to like lay it all out. And so recently I have been working with learning Studio One, and so this is my little demo version of what I just played here. So when I was feeling that mood, I just laid down a piano track. So this was all that I had. Just kind of what I just played. Very simple. Like, I'm not a producer. Just put some reverb, made it like sound a little bright and yeah, like a grand piano sound. But one thing I always love is vocals. And vocals and harmonies have always been my jam. So I decided to just lay some harmonies and keep it super simple. And again, this is just like a demo, but it's so exciting to me because I've never been able to do this before. So this is what I have. Let's see. Let me turn record off. Okay. So this is what I had. I don't wanna hear it. Sorry. I'm finally seeing clearly. That's all the hurt. Yeah, I don't wanna hear it. Another word. I'm finally seeing clearly. That's all the hurt. You don't get to tell me what is right. But the vocals are just so clear and so simple. 'Cause you know it's over. Yeah, it's really over. There's nothing left to break. No, that's not my favorite part. It was nice to know ya, but I never really knew ya. Yeah, you took your chance and blew it, and now I don't wanna hear it. Anyways, like I said, very rough, very demo-ish, but considering all I had was like voice notes on my phone before, I'm like beyond excited. So I've been like trying different, I don't even know what they're all called, but like all of the different sounds, all of the different like piano sounds. I really love synthesizers and just like a nice keypad underneath, or like vocal pads. So I've kind of just been experimenting, which is very fun. Sounds great. Thank you guys. I'm so excited. Do you guys want to hear another one? Sorry, I'm so awkward. No, this is not about Clovis. Clovis is amazing. He actually helped me set all of this up. He's amazing. Also, yes, I want to give you guys a little rundown of what I'm using. So I have the Studio One interface, Studio One 4, and I have the PreSonus Eris E5s. So I know they have different versions, different sizes, but these are the E5 XTs. They're amazing. And then I have the PreSonus HD9 studio headphones, which are great for if I'm recording vocals and keyboard. So here's, let's see. The other day I had an idea for, I'm trying to decide which one I want to show you. So I started writing a song, and basically my background with growing up, I grew up Mormon, and I'm not going to get into all the details, but basically in religion in general, I feel like a lot is put on you, and you don't really get to make your own decisions and figure out what you believe without feeling like this, I don't know, just kind of like this blanket of what you're supposed to do and what you're supposed to be and what you're supposed to do in life. And so this was kind of like my version of like, you know what, like everyone can do their own thing, like everyone needs to stop taking things so personally and kind of just like let everyone live their own lives and live how they feel comfortable and confident and like, yeah, how they feel like the most alive and the most free, I guess. So this one was called You Do You, and I wanted a like very bright, fun feel for this. And so I feel like this one's definitely a demo, and I'm so excited to like build out the track or have other people come in and help me. Do I use ISO acoustic stands? They really open up the monitors. Oh, I do use the ISO acoustic stands. So I am borrowing these stands from my boyfriend Quibus, but yes, they are amazing, and I hear that it's better to have them up like at the level of your head. But again, I am not a technical person, so I don't know. Okay. Let's see. You do you, okay? Hi, Perry and Chad. Shout out to Perry and Chad. They're both so amazing, and they have been so helpful in my journey of learning to produce and learning to just use the tools at hand, because I feel like it can be very intimidating to like jump in and try something, especially when you're like, I'm not a pro or I don't know what I'm doing. But I feel like honestly that's how any producer starts, or any singer, or anyone in the music field. I feel like you always start at not knowing what you're doing. So if that's where you're starting, then I feel like PreSonus makes it easy, because they're like, no, it's okay, you can do it, and the tutorials make it so easy. So yes, thank you, Perry, thank you, Chad, thank you to your whole team. So here's a little example of one called You Do You. I haven't heard these in a while, so I'm kind of nervous. Okay, let's make sure it doesn't blast you guys. Okay, here we go. I grew up walking down the path that's straight and narrow. I believed if it wasn't straight, I couldn't get into heaven. Be this, do that, don't question your faith, just question your doubts. This is my favorite part. 'Cause everyone's got so much to say, forcing all their opinions on me. So you just do you. Oh, you just do you. Oh, you just do you. And let me do me. Let me do me. 'Cause I don't care what you think. So let me do me. So in this, I just recorded one guitar track, and then I have like this pad going on underneath. Let's see if I can solo that. I love pads. I love like ethereal, like kind of vibey, what PreSonus speakers you got. I have the Aris E5s here. They're great, and I feel like everything's so clear, and I can hear all of the different instruments in the mix. So I have like this walking piano. It's like it's very ambient. Reminds me of early Hilary Duff. I love that. Yes, I will take that. I think this is the guitar track. I don't know why it's so quiet. So then I have this guitar track just going through the whole thing. Again, I'm not a pro, but to be able to not produce anything, and then like this was maybe like the third song I produced in Studio One. And again, I'm not a producer. I have been in the studio though for years watching people, and I'm like, I feel like I could do that. Like I feel like I know how to record. I don't know the technicals and how to do like reverb and all the fancy stuff yet, but yeah, it's so exciting, like, and so tangible to the everyday person to actually record with a semi-simple setup. So excited. So I want to show you one. This one actually I love. Me and my friend Ellie Duke wrote this together. She's so talented, by the way. You guys should check her out. But this one is called 2020 or 2020 Vision, And I only recorded everything once, so I didn't do a vocal or anything polished. But I love this vibe because we're just writing a song that's just genuine and like, hey, you know what? Like, if you're feeling down on yourself and you want to get over the hump of, I don't know, feeling sorry for yourself, or I don't know. I feel like negative self-talk is so easy when there's so much comparison these days. And so this was kind of like, you know what? Like, I need to like whip myself back into shape and like tell myself I'm a boss, because I am. And, you know, my 2020 vision is like me stepping into my own, so to speak. So yeah, I'll show you this. And I have a secret. So basically, within the song, I'm not sure if we were writing it for her or me, we were just writing it together, but in the chorus, it's super, well, actually, I'll just play it for you guys. I'm sorry, I'm so bad at explaining things. Okay, 2020 vision, here we come. It's a great concept, thank you. Okay, let's see where the volume is here. Nope, way too loud. Okay. So this is a track I built. Basic guitar. And then I have some vibey stuff that comes in. Wait, hold on. Just a little shaker. And like this weird arpeggiated, like, I don't even know what sound it is, but I found it and it's like cool. So very minimalist. I feel like I'm very singer-songwriter in nature, like Colby Calais, like Jack Johnson kind of. I want my stuff to be very just raw. I feel like that's how I started on YouTube. And so I kind of want to get back to that. And so by trying to record stuff myself, I think I'll be able to get more of that authentic sound. And so then, yeah. Anyways, so here's the 2020 vision. Also, this is such a rough track, FYI. Okay. Wait, hold on. You're in Brazil and my PreSonus Firewire 2626 has been discontinued. Aw. You should make an upgrade. This stuff is so amazing. I definitely recommend. We're going on 50th anniversary version of Layla today. Ooh. So I'm reading through the comments, checking y'all out. About 8 years of following you. Thank you, Eric. That means so much. Okay, so here's 2020 vision. Again, scratch track, the vocals. Just forgive the flaws, okay? Girl. I've been lying to myself, I'm not actually happy. Oh, this voice in my head, it just keeps laughing at me. I hear it going ha ha ha, hating myself so much that it hurts. Can't stop comparing myself to other girls. Don't know how I managed to forget my worth. I gotta get my balance back, my mojo on track. Stuck in tunnel vision, the girl that I've been missing is finally back. Looking like a snack, the weekend's in remission. 2020 vision, yeah. 2020, no ready. 2020 vision, yeah. 2020. Anyways, won't forget me. Yeah, 2020 vision, yeah. So the whole idea is like, you know what? Like, I'm gonna give myself a pep talk and be like, you know what? No, you're awesome. You are everything you need to be. So just like walk into that and believe it. And so, yeah, I was super excited though, because I feel like the vibe and like the eerie, like synthesizer sound, or I'm not even sure what sound it is, but like it's so cool hearing sounds and being like, that's actually what I want in the production, and being able to do it myself. These songs are actual fire. Thank you. It means a lot. Let's see what else I got. You guys are getting the tea on all of these things that I've been working on. I have one called Water Song. I don't know what that means. Oh, guys, also, I'm so excited. My first project was a cover that I wanted to post, and because of how YouTube and just everything has changed on YouTube, I like the expense to do professional covers just doesn't make sense. And in any business, you have to be smart. You can't keep pouring in more money if you're not getting the return. But it made me realize, I'm like, wait, I can play these songs. I usually strip them down anyways. I'm going to do this. And so I did a cover of Don't Start Now by Dua Lipa. And this, so I played a guitar part and then started mixing and mastering with the presets already in Studio One. And like I said, I love harmonies and vocals, so I just padded them with like vocal ooze and all sorts of harmonies. And so this is the first cover that I actually produced, and I'm so excited because it on Spotify is doing like similar to my other songs. And so before, I felt like so kind of like trapped and like not victim, but like, I don't know the right word, but I felt so like conditioned, like I needed someone always. And so here was the aftermath of that track. And if you've heard it on YouTube, then here's a little refresher. Okay. If you don't wanna see me go, did a full 180, crazy, thinking about the way I was. So I just have a simple one-track guitar all the way through, and then, and again, not perfect. I'm not a professional, but I love finger picking. So that kind of was also the rhythm, I guess. Like there's no drums. If you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody. So then those oohs underneath. Don't show up. And so now I have harmonies, the oohs, and the lead. So, anyways, that's on Spotify and YouTube and everything, but it's mind-blowing to me because yes, it took time, and there's lots of learning with trying to figure out how to do the crossfades and the EQ and what's like standard. And so for this one, I actually sent the stems, which it blows my mind how easy Studio One makes it to export all of the stems and everything that you need to send over to, like I said, I had one friend mix it, and so it's like, here's the vocals, here's the harmonies, and then I compared mixes, and I'm not quite to the pro level of mixing, and so I just had him do like a simple master to make it a little, I don't know, there's something to getting like that clear and present vocal and guitar mix, and I'm still new to that. But this was my mix, and so I felt pretty good with that. You like my more acoustic songs because they're more me. And now all my songs would be me. That is true. That is very true. Guys, I forgot. Well, actually, I didn't forget. I remembered. But on Sunday, it was Easter. So I was spending time with family. And that was my main thing for the day. My main priority. That's the word. My main priority was just spending time with family. Listening to a little Easter message. But it is insane because Sunday was April 12th. Which is my 12-year reunion on YouTube. And so I've been doing YouTube for 12 years, which is insane. Can I release the instrumentals of my album Legacy? I think I have the instrumentals. I'll have to check my computer, but I think I can maybe do that at some point. But it'd probably be on my website. Also, for anyone asking me, my handle and Instagram is at Tiffany Alvord. So if you type in Tiffany, Alvord. It's a talent to be able to recognize the individual components that make up a quality mix. Thank you, Kyle. I am doing my best. But yeah, it is super fun playing with things, especially because I've seen it so often for recording the last, 7-8 years. So it's fun being able to like use my ear and what I like and kind of swing it towards my tastes. Did I finish the song with lyrics fans sent me? Let me see if I can find that. It was actually really good. I started playing with it, I think hold on. I have so many voice notes because I've been writing a ton. Only one. I'm so nervous. I don't know what these songs are. Believe. I have no. Okay, I'm gonna find it and I'll. That's what I was gonna record, and then I had a technical difficulty, and then the coronavirus hit, and then I I brought everything up to Utah so that I could keep recording. Also, guys, I'm so excited. So through Studio One, for the vocals, there's different presets that I have been using. And so I've been doing different commercials with my commercial agency, and I had one recently for a voiceover. And let me just show you. Also, it's really funny because it was all about Brad Pitt, so I got all of the tea on Brad. But the preset made the vocals so forward and so clear and crisp, and I didn't have to mess around with all the EQs because the presets make it so easy. It's very intuitive. Yeah, exactly. I love it. It's amazing. Okay, but here, let's see. Voiceover host. Don't mind the cringe. Okay. Let's see.
I'm Tiffany Alvord, and I'm with A3 Artist Agency.
So crisp.
Welcome to 10 Things You Don't Know, the show where we count down the 10 most interesting and crazy facts about your favorite celebrity you didn't already know. Okay, let's see if you know more than the average pop culture fanatic on this episode of 10 Things You Don't Know About, wait for it, Brad Pitt. Sure.
Okay, anyways, point is, all I did was, let's see. So I love how, I don't know if I can switch the camera, hold on. Let me do this real quick. So on all of the tracks, it's so easy to insert any EQ, mixing, reverb, they have everything right here. But within EQ, let's see, actually, what did I do? No, actually, okay, just kidding. So I went to start a song, and based on the song, let's see, create a new project, create a new song. And so there's all of these presets already built in. And so I clicked on podcast, and then everything was already set right here for basic podcast settings. So the main vocal was already all... Yes, thank you, Perry. Perry's amazing because he's so helpful and an artist advocate. You just care about the people creating the art and the music. And so he's so helpful with learning the programs. And like I said, I'm so new to this, but it's like a world that I'm just like, oh, I can't wait. So I'm very excited. Yeah. 100 on the voice acting. Thank you. I'm trying to put my hostess voice on, where I'm the most, not dramatic, but it's just a little eccentric. It's a little out there, a little more dynamic, so that it stays interesting, you know? Yeah. Super love Perry. Perry's great. Okay, guys, so I have another song that I wanted to show you guys. Let's see. It's called Believe. Maybe even know what I have. I start so many songs and I just start adding things, and I've been playing around with all these different presets and like kind of vocoder things. Yes, I'm in Utah. So I'm gonna play another live song actually for you. This is a song that I want to record next, or at least do a little demo with some like padded vocals and everything. You're so impressed with how much I've done and how good it sounds. Thank you. Honestly, like I feel like I've always had an ear for it, and like that little bug where I'm like, oh, I kind of want to do that, but then I've always felt so intimidated by either programs or the learning curve, or people are like, oh, well, I don't know, kind of making it seem like you should just leave it to the professionals. But yeah, like I said, the only way professionals become professionals is by doing it a lot. So who did the electric guitar part on the song? It actually wasn't an electric guitar. I did it on my acoustic, but it was just the filter and the EQing that I put it through. So I might have put an electric guitar filter over it, so it made it like grungy and crunchy. Alright, so this was one I wrote called Breathe. Wow, I'm blanking. This is a song I play all the time. Just some hope in the water. I just sit by the water, waiting for an answer that may never come in. But the water is warm and the sun is telling me to swim. When the sun is out and it's telling you life's good, when you got the whole world in your hands, you know you should. Just build a castle with all the time you have. Don't look back, don't look back. Just feel the sand between your toes and don't go mad. Just relax and breathe. Yeah, just breathe. Just breathe. So that's the next one I wanted to do a little demo for, but it's been really, really fun because I feel like my voice notes get so cluttered, and so to be able to find the tempo, lay down the key, and like find out the specifics, I already feel so much further along if I were to get someone else to help like produce the songs out. I know the key, I know everything, and it's all in one place. I could send the demo vocal and someone can build around it. So I feel like I'm getting to a place where I can like do my own vocals, and like I said, it's just so exciting and empowering because I'm like, yeah, you can do this if you want. So it's very fun. Only way to get better is by practice. Exactly. How did I hook up with PreSonus? So my boyfriend Quibus, he actually has used PreSonus stuff and he loves them. He has, I think he has the Eris E5s as well. But he was just telling me about how clear and crisp and the quality that of just gear and Studio One that PreSonus has. Like, you get such good bang for your buck, and they're such an amazing company that actually like love the artist, and I see that. And so yeah, he was just raving about them, and that's how I found out about PreSonus, and they're great. So I second that opinion from Quibus, and now I'm gonna be a life user. Once they get you, you know, there ain't no going back. Quibus is good people, for sure. I mean, I agree, but I might be biased. Okay, questions. Do you guys have any questions to wrap this up? Or do you want any requests for any other songs? Do you want me to find other songs that I've been working on and give you a little taster? Let's see. Open. Let's see what I have. One of my weaknesses is maybe organization. And so I've actually been learning how to, one thing I love is PreSonus already organizes everything in a song folder, and when you bounce out stems, it goes into a stem folder. Like, it's so helpful because otherwise everything would be in one folder for me. So that's super nice. What's the most challenging thing I've faced with music over the last decade or so? You know what? At first it used to be that different producers all want to push their songs or their sound on me. And so it's hard to stay true as an artist when, especially if you love all music, it's easy to kind of sway to what they like or what they say is going to be successful. But I think the most challenging thing has been adapting to changes in social media, because I feel like these days everyone does things, and a lot of the time it's to be famous or to make, obviously everyone wants to make money, but I feel like back in the old day, it used to be people just sharing their talent because they loved it and they just were passionate, and it wasn't about like, I just want to be famous or, oh, I'm gonna go viral. Like, that wasn't a thing. People were just very genuine with sharing music, and that was kind of the OG days of YouTube. And so I think the hardest thing is probably adapting to the new trends of YouTube and how, like, music isn't a super popular category on YouTube anymore. And I think that's because of streaming, Spotify, Apple Music, all of the different things. And so it kind of has been very humbling to recenter, like, okay, like, it's not all about the views. It's not about, I don't know. I feel like YouTube used to be the big thing. It's like, oh, I found my path, I found my career. Like, it kind of was a set, paved way. And so it's been humbling to be like, okay, I might not have the YouTube views how they used to be, but as far as my trajectory as an artist or what I want to do or the music I want to make, like, it's not dependent on that. And so, yeah, I think it's hard to have followers and feel like I can't reach them, but again, I feel like that tests where my heart's at, and it makes me just more determined to make things I'm passionate about and share things that I really care about. And so it's all good. Like, you bounce and you adapt, and that's life. And so, yeah, it's been a challenge, but it's more of an ego challenge, which is funny because I feel like a very, I've always been very grateful, very grounded. I wouldn't say I have some big ego or a complex where I think I deserve things. I've never really felt entitled. And so I think YouTube changing definitely, not questioned that, but it's like, okay, here's how you really feel. And I was able to kind of redetermine, okay, yeah, it's a bummer, but if you love what you do, if you're excited and passionate, then you find new ways and you keep moving. So that is my life lesson for the last decade of being on YouTube. You should try voice acting. I feel like that'd be so fun. Oh, to be like a cartoon in a animation movie or any animated cartoon series. Okay, let's see. I'm scrolling back up to any other questions. You love that I stayed true to myself. Thank you. Stems are so easy to bounce. I'm a session player and that's a must. I agree. I always thought that was so complicated in other workstations. Oh, what's the top 10 things about Brad Pitt? Oh, okay, guys, it is crazy. See, I got you curious. So basically they were asking, the whole thing was all of these facts that no one knows about Brad Pitt, and they were joking, they're like, hey Jennifer, we know you're watching, and it's like, basically saying Angelina wasn't watching because of their whole thing, which I don't actually know all the drama because I'm not into tabloids and all of that, but the crazy fact was that Brad Pitt had some random jobs before he broke as an actor. And one of them was that he drove, professional dancers around to their gigs. And as they'd like throw their clothes off, he would be the one to catch the clothes so that people wouldn't steal these dancers' clothes. And he got into acting because one of the dancers' friends was taking an acting class with a, like, I don't know, well-known acting coach. And that's how he got into acting. Yeah. Bet you didn't think you were going to learn about that fact today. You found me during the time music was the super popular thing and have stayed ever since. Aw, thank you, Kyle. That means so much to me, seriously. Because sometimes I'm like, do people even remember me? Not that that matters, because there's so many people, and I've always said that if my music can like reach one person or touch someone or help them through a hard time or, you know, a depression, that makes all of the difference. And if one person's life is changed by it, or if I help someone stay positive, then that's always been a motivating force. It's not like the number of people, it's not the number of like money or what I have, but it's more so genuinely connecting, and just like if my song is something that someone else has gone through or felt, then it like makes it like I didn't have to go through something hard for nothing. What's the latest song I found myself singing randomly? What was I singing earlier? Oh, there's this song. Oh, guys, it was so bad. I had an audition today, and the audition was to do 15 seconds of a TikTok style dance. So I am in here trying to dance. Quibus comes in and starts filming me as I'm like in the mirror trying to figure out what looks cool, and I'm like, I'm not a dancer. And so then Quibus comes in and helps me choreograph a semi-TikTok dance, which is hilarious. I wish we vlogged it. So that was super entertaining. But I did it to this song, and it's called Cool, and I recommend it. This artist is amazing. Her name is Sarah Close. And so this is the song, but it's so good. Let's see. Hold on. That's when you realize why is everyone trying so hard to be so cool? Always got a point to prove. Holding on to nothing like it's everything to lose. Why is everyone trying so hard to be so cool? See, now I know what you're probably thinking. Do the dance for us, Tiffany. Do it. And you know, I'll think about it. Maybe if enough of you ask. Is there any way I can collab with you? You could hit me up in my DMs, and I would love to hear some of your stuff. Harrison Ford was a carpenter working for George Lucas or something like that. I did not know that. So many facts. So much fun. Let's see. Sorry, I'm catching up on comments, y'all. You feel like you could use a producer you started early instead of doing it yourself. Correct for time saving. Honestly, I was always envious of people that, like my friends Tyler Ward or Alex Goot, who would record their own music, because I feel like if I started back when I started YouTube, which is insane because I actually bought like all of the recording equipment probably in 2010 when I had started YouTube, and I got caught up on the technical things. I didn't know how to get my mic to connect to the workstation, and I did it once for one song, and it was not great. And so then I couldn't get the vocals to sound good, and since I didn't know the technical, I kind of gave up instead of like pushing through, because I knew how to record, I just didn't know how to make it sound good. And so that's one thing I love about Studio One, is that the presets and the different like plugins help make it sound richer and bigger and like the sound I'm looking for, but I just didn't know how to do that back then when I was 16, you know? Your early videos on YouTube sparked an interest in wanting to learn guitar. Seeing you play this cover as well made me want to do the same. Oh, I love that so much. Thank you, you guys. Have I considered teaching guitar? No, I haven't. That's something funny where, like, people are like, yeah, you're actually really good. But in my mind, I still feel like a beginner. But then when I listen down, I'm like, oh yeah, like, I actually am not that bad. But I think it's because I don't practice a ton and I'm not good at, like, playing to a click. So, something I am working on, definitely. It's less your music that helps me, but you yourself. You've helped me through a lot. Aw, thank you. And I'm so glad I can, like, help and be there, like, through those hard times. How about pandemic in your city? So I'm actually in Utah right now with my family, and it's a lot more controlled than in California. Not controlled, but just it's a smaller population, so it's not as crazy here. You love the video about me talking about feeling your anxiety. I've been in that place. Are you okay right now? Yes, thankfully I'm in a very good place. And it's so weird because when you're in those little grooves, like, it feels so consuming. And I actually wrote a song about it because I didn't know how to express it, but it was just like this weight on my shoulder and this, like, heaviness. And people are like, yeah, just be happy, or, oh, just get out, you just need to spend time with friends. But, like, when you're in it, it's so hard and so heavy. And so I wrote a few songs, and one was, like, I forgot how to be happy. I forgot how to be me. And it's such a powerful and scary thing if you think about it, to realize, like, wait, what does that mean? Like, who are you, and what does it mean to be you? And when you feel like you don't remember who you are, or you look in the mirror and there's, like, disassociation or different things, that's where writing really was so cathartic for me. And so that song, as well as another one called Coping Mechanisms, because I'm like, everyone struggles with something and everyone has those things that they do to cope. And so at the time, like, mine was, like, eating Oreo McFlurries and just, like, binging TV and, like, just trying to get out of my feelings. Anyways, love music, love writing. I feel like it's definitely, like, my way of releasing what I'm feeling and even processing and healing through what I've gone through. Yes, musicians supporting other musicians. Woo! Please do the dance. You should do the dance because more vlogs. Okay, guys, I'll do the dance. Hold on, let's see. I'll do the dance, but that's gonna be it, and it might be really bad. Like, I learned it semi-okay earlier. Can I just show you what I did, or do I have to do it live? Because I'm very nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Best DAW, I agree. I think you were only 16 in those early videos. I know, it's insane. Like, I feel the same, but I feel like a different person at the same time. Hey, my brother Todd's here. Hey, Todd. He's in California right now, and I was just talking to him on the phone yesterday, telling him to come up, because then our whole family would be here, and it'd be really nice. You like videos where I talk more adult things in general? Just, I'm guessing that just means in real life, like real life things, not sugar-coated, protected, just real. Yes, that feeling when you feel alone, even if you're surrounded by 10 people. That's it. Yes. Are you watching any TV shows lately? So last night, I just finished Tiger King, the recap series. And dude, that show is insane. Like, the crazy part is you're like, this can't be real. Like, all of these people are such characters. Like, you see them in movies, but you're like, people like this don't exist, right? But they do. It's so wild. So wild. Oh gosh, post the video of me, of Quibus. No, like, I was literally in the mirror, like, doing, like, all of these, like, TikTok moves, and he walks in, he's like, hey babe, it looks good. I'm like, oh my gosh, I literally, like, fall to the floor because I felt so embarrassed. Like, I felt my face get so red because, like, I'm not a dancer, and it was just, whoo, I'm living through the embarrassment again, man. When do I intend going back to California? Probably after the quarantine subsides a bit. Yes, Tiger King is like a South Park episode, but real. Okay, so I was gonna show you one more song, but I don't know where I put it. Oh, I think it's in the template folder. Okay. Same thing, I don't wanna hear it breathe. Oh, this is it. I think. We'll see. Ooh, got a beat. Rewind it back. Got a drum. Yeah, feel the stacks, stack on decks. Money bills, pay your rent. Yeah, this is me throwing it down, doing a rap round town. Don't know how to rap, but I'm trying now. I should probably stop, but I don't know how, 'cause it's all I got. And now probably tuning out, saying, what's this girl doing? She too white and she should be just playing guitar, not rapping. I'm gonna stop, 'cause I gotta start napping. Okay, I'm so sorry about that. I apologize for that embarrassment. You're welcome. What's up, Danny? Okay, that's obviously not what I was looking for, but as you can see, I think Quibus might have laid that little drum beat down, because I told him to, because he was going to help me on a song. Wait, that's, everything else is muted. I wonder what is here. Let's unmute it all and see what happens. Oh, I'm so nervous now. Hey, this is the song I was trying to, that I wanted to do a demo of. No, this was definitely a drum I did, because I can't do things on tempo. I'm very, well, I'm just learning. Just sit by the water, waiting for an answer that may never come in. But the water is warm, the sun's telling me to swim. When the sky is blue, when it's telling you life's good. I don't know what just happened. That's definitely not gonna be in. Let's just say it's a work in progress. Okay. Tiffany in the house. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap this live stream up, but I do want to say thank you everyone who has joined. Thank you for checking out the new music I'm working on. Big shout out to PreSonus and their amazing things that have been making my creativity and goals as a creative artist like possible. And yes, I'm so excited to keep learning and to keep growing as a producer. So super fun. Also, I'm debating whether I should end with the cringy dance or not. I'm gonna play the song on the speakers so that it sounds a little, maybe the sound will drown out my bad dancing. Hope I get to see you live on Instagram. Yes, I was sick for a week, and then the other day I legit hit my toe, like last night, and it kind of came off. Maybe TMI. And so last night I thought I was gonna, like, my foot was gonna explode, but thankfully I'm feeling much better. Started Twitch streaming, you noob. Okay, that's from my brother. He said I should start Twitch streaming. So that is also the next step that I want to do while I'm up in California. In California? In Utah. Wow. Okay. All right, I'm going to sign off. My toenail came off, not my toe. But I was being dramatic. I'm like, my toe's going to fall off. Because it sounds funny. Because it's not. My toe's fine. Yeah, thank you for coming, you guys. All right, let me look up this song. Cool. This is so cringe. I'm just saying, this is probably the worst, and you should probably exit before I do this dance so that you can save yourself the pain of watching this. Your choice, though. If you stay, if you watch it, if your eyes are bleeding after from my TikTok wannabe dance moves, don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, Sarah. Cool. I love this song. It's Cool by Sarah Close, and her music is so awesome. I love it so much. Okay. I saw Jenny as you got into, and now you're looking like a girl. Leave now, guys. You still have a chance. You have a chance to save this. this, guys. Not a dancer. 3, 2. Wait, I forgot the move. Hold on. Let me go over. Okay, it's like, why are you trying so hard? Okay, see, I'm gonna teach you it. This is even better. I'm getting so hot. I'm so nervous. Okay, trying so hard. Oh, to be so cool. Hip, hip, hip swing. Something, something dumb. I don't know. And then what happened after that? Dun, dun, dun. My heart is beating so fast, guys. Like, this makes me so nervous. I can sing a song any day, dancing, but for an audition, I will do it. I will become and mold and shapeshift into whatever you need. Okay, so dun dun, swing, something about a gun, and then, hold on, I recorded it. Let me watch it real quick, and then I'll do the full dance, full commitment. You guys are making me nervous. Okay. Oh wait, Quibus took it on his phone. I don't have it. Sorry guys, 1 second. Uno más. Okay. I'm watching my audition real quick. Okay, I got it. Okay guys, I got it. Okay. Here we go. Well, we have 1 minute left. This is perfect. Here we go. Let's end strong. I feel like I'm a dance instructor. Ready? 3, 2, 1. All right, that was it. Wow, I'm so sorry. So just in case you ever feel like you can't do something, I defied rules of life. Actually, I didn't. I just made you feel better about whatever you need to do. So just, you got this. I'm so sorry. Alright guys, this has been so fun. Thank you for live streaming with me. Thank you, big shout out to PreSonus. And I can't wait to show you guys what I'm creating. We'll see you next time. Alright, love you guys.